Star Brethren,
your number one source for everything Starbound. Hello everyone, I'm Camo and welcome to this episode of Lrn2Creative. Today we're just going to talk about the basic glitch village house. This tutorial isn't really going to go into special buildings like blacksmiths or dungeons or castles or anything like that. This is going to just talk about the basic building. There are a few things from the glitch equation for this building that I do follow that comes from the basic Starbound, but I've added a lot on to it. Up on the screen I'm going to list every block that I've used to make the structure that I'm working on right now. Most of the blocks I'm going to use here are pretty basic except for the ornate flooring and ornate wood, because both of those belong to high Lotl, and that's not in the game yet. They're in the assets, but they're not in the game. The overall idea that I have for any glitch village building that I'm making like a home is pretty much the same. There is a lower area where the player walks by, and that's where the windows is, and separating that is a line of edging below and a line of edging above it, and typically for this I'll use the wooden bridge block, and then within that area I'll fill it in with wooden planks. Above that, I will use the paneling. Most of the time that'll go all the way up to the roof. Unless I have a raised ceiling, then I'll add another accent, which is the wooden bridge block again, and then I'll put some wood paneling along the top of that. For the supports, I tend to use ornate wood. I also tend to use that for the walls a lot, and I also use it sometimes for windows. On the edge of most smaller windows, I will use unrefined wood, just to give it an accent, but not make it the same as every other wood that I've used so far. For the flooring, I use ornate flooring, and this is because it just looks different. It's a unique look to it. When I get into high Lotl, I do use it there as well, but I think it looks good in glitch buildings too. Most any floor, I will make them 2 blocks thick. One of them is ornate flooring, and then the next one that's underneath that is typically ornate wood. Sometimes I'll put in wooden bridge blocks, depending on what I feel looks good. I like to add overhangs to most of my glitch buildings, like if there's a door or a window or anything like that, or a porch, I like to add kind of an overhang covering it, and then above that is going to be thatch. And then of course up at the top where the roof is, there's going to be thatch there as well. For the primary lighting, I use the glitch torches, and then for the doors, I use the glitch village door. Now, I'm not going to go too much into furnishings. I think I'm going to make that a separate episode from everything. So this is just basically the big picture, what I think about and what I use when I'm making a basic glitch village structure. Again, this isn't like dungeons or blacksmiths or anything like that, because those use different blocks, and castles are going to be their own episode altogether. So I hope that this episode has helped you guys out as far as getting started and making some glitch stuff. If you guys have any questions or you're looking for some feedback, let me know and I will be happy to help you out in any way that I can. In the meantime, you all take care.